I really liked Hamza. I was really inspired by him. And I have been following him for many years at this point. And now I have to say, burn in hell, Hamza. And this is not gonna be a very pleasant video, but I really need to get some things out of my system as well as warn many others. Because I think a lot of people at this point are familiar with the drama between Hamza and his former editor Sam. But I want you to hear this drama from the perspective of someone who used to follow Hamza. From someone who really loved Hamza, who really was inspired by Hamza, who wanted to be like Hamza myself. Because this drama unfolded basically a month ago. And I've been asked to comment on this drama, but I did not have time. I did not watch the drama back then when it happened, because I was busy working hard. I was too busy going to the gym. I was too busy making videos like this. I was too busy working hard because Hamza promoted working hard, and that is also something I will talk more about in this video. And so I just did not have time in my schedule to watch this drama and see what all the fuss was about. But lately I have had more time in my schedule, believe it or not. So that's when I decided to check out the drama. And so basically what happened was that Hamza's former editor Sam made a video that Hamza did not agree with, so Hamza basically ended the friendship with Sam, and that led to Sam making a video where he criticized Hamza, and then Hamza made a video where he criticized Sam, and then a bunch of things unfolded and it was some kind of domino effect, which eventually led to Hamza claiming that he was doing steroids. More specifically, Hamza was overdosing on testosterone, and he apparently had healthy levels of testosterone before that, but I guess he had some kind of body dysmorphia. He wanted to be some kind of superhuman, and so he decided to inject testosterone and have like supernatural amounts of testosterone, and he has been doing that for over a year. And I personally don't have a problem with the fact that he or anyone does steroids. Like, if you are insecure with the way you look and you think that being shallow in this way will make you feel better, then you do you, it's your body, your choice. But the problem I have with Hamza here is that he wasn't open about his steroid usage. He made videos where he talked about how to increase testosterone, and he said the secret to increasing testosterone was like semen retention or something.
We need to discuss the single biggest reported testosterone increase out of every study so far. There is one practice that has been shown to 400% your testosterone. That means if you have a 500 nanograms of testosterone, this practice has been reported to increase it up to 2,000. That is a steroid level increase. I'm surprised that this hasn't taken over the internet with this study. And what is it? It's semen retention.
So the problem with this particular study that a lot of people don't seem to realize, I mean, there's a lot of different things you could say about it when you really analyze things in more detail, but probably the main issue is that the study doesn't actually exist. This semen retention study found a 40% increase, not 400, and even then it was temporary and fell back to baseline fairly quickly. So if you find no fat beneficial for whatever reason, whether it's confidence, mood, productivity, libido, then by all means go for it. But this insane idea that you're going to achieve some huge steroid-like increase in testosterone, that's really just clickbait nonsense, and it's not supported by any actual data.
Well, Hamza, you did not increase your testosterone levels through semen retention yourself, did you? You increased your testosterone by straight up injecting it externally. And this isn't like the Liver King, because with the Liver King, it was obvious that he was on steroids, even long before he got exposed. Because Liver King looked straight up unnatural. like the way he looked. You cannot accomplish that physique. You cannot achieve that physique without abusing steroids. But with Hamza, it was not that obvious, because Hamza did not have good genetics. Well, that's what he stated multiple times. He used to be this chubby kid from Pakistan. And he yet managed to transform and become this like Giga Chad, become this Adonis or whatever that a bunch of women desired, and he made a lot of money and stuff. And he never said that he accomplished all of that through injecting steroids. He said that he accomplished all of that through hard work and all of that. And do you want to know how I felt? How I have been feeling this whole time and lately and everything as someone who has followed Hamza? Hamza inspired me, man. Because I saw Hamza as someone who used to be this curry cell from Pakistan, and yet he managed to become this like high value alpha male that a bunch of women desired, and that managed to make a lot of money, and he lived in Dubai and everything. He basically accomplished everything that I wanted to accomplish. And the twist was always that he wasn't always like this. He used to be, once again, this chubby curry cell from Pakistan. And so I thought, if he managed to do that, if he managed to become this high value man through hard work, then so can I. And so I did the things that Hamza told me to do. Because I am actually a good student. Unlike many others, I don't just consume content. I actually consume content and I take action. I hear what people tell me to do and then I do that. And so I did what Hamza calls actionable steps. I stopped playing video games and I instead focused on going to the gym, journaling, and doing the hard work, especially when I did not feel like it. I created content on the internet, I dressed up nicely, and I ate healthy food, but I did not get results. I kept being brutally rejected and ghosted by every single girl I showed interest in. I kept receiving comments under my videos that I look like a nerd, that I am below average in terms of attractiveness, and that my neck is too small. And my videos got barely any views, and it made me very frustrated and very confused. And I was like, but Hamza said that if I do this, then I will accomplish, I will see results. Hamza did this, and he managed to see results. Why am I not getting those results even though I do the same things that I am being told to do? And it made me feel like a failure. I felt that something was wrong with me. I felt that I was too stupid, that maybe I was the only one that did not get it, that I could do everything that everyone told me to do and I still would not be successful because there was something fundamentally wrong with me. I had self-esteem issues because of this. I was given hope and dreams that if I do hard work, I can become this high-value man that model-looking women will chase and that will make a bunch of money and drive Bugattis and everything. And so I did all that hard work, but I was not getting closer to my results at all. My actions, my hard work did not produce any fruits. And so I felt that something was wrong with me. I hated myself. I got depressed. I was frustrated. I was like, why the fuck is it not working for me? Why is it working for Hamza but not with me? And now I know. The reason why I have not been able to get closer to my dreams and goals is not because there is anything wrong with me or because I am stupid. It's because I don't take steroids. And for the record, I don't plan taking steroids. Sure, I might be shallow in many ways, but steroids is a line I don't want to cross because I don't want to end up taking HRT for the rest of my life. If Hamza only said, and pretty much any other influencer out there, if they were honest about, yeah, you can accomplish this like dream physique, you can become super desirable to women and all that, you can blow up on social media, but only if you take steroids or if you are born with good genetics or something. If they have told me that, then I would have had realistic expectations the whole time. They would have saved me from having a bunch of false hopes and dreams and then feeling crushed because my dreams did not come true, even though I did exactly what they told me to say, exactly what they told me to do. And then feeling horrible and miserable about myself because it did not work for me. Thinking that there is something wrong with me, that all this hard work is not producing any fruits in me, that it's producing fruits in them, but not me. He should have done that. But instead, he makes videos titled, "No BS advice to look like Chad." And in that video, the video is literally titled "No BS advice to look like a Chad." And in that video he said you should eat eggs and steak. And I eat eggs and steak. And I even reacted to that video. And I received a comment saying something like, "No offense, but Hamza looks better than you, so I would rather listen to him." And now I realize the reason why Hamza looks better than me is because he takes steroids. If this really was a no BS advice to look like a Chad, he should have talked about steroids. But he talked about eggs and steak. I eat eggs and steak, and apparently I still did not manage to look like Chad, which means that that video is actually BS indeed. Then there's this very notable example where I did exactly what Hamza told me to do, and I did not get the results that Hamza himself promised me to do. Why is this man half naked with a towel posing in front of a mirror? Well, this was actually not my idea. This was an idea of someone who apparently managed to get a lot of matches himself.
Bro, you want to know how to actually pop off on Instagram or Tinder if you want to get girls, right? I don't recommend using these apps, but if you do want to use it for some reason and you want to specifically use it to attract girls, especially on Tinder, build a good body first of all. Can take, 6 months to 5 years or something. Have a good attractive body, get into the bathroom, take all of your clothes off, grab a towel and put it in front of your dick and hold it there whilst you flex your abs. The majority of guys don't have the confidence for this. If you do this, you'll get 5 times as many matches as you normally do using some like little selfie like most people would recommend. I'm glad that I came onto the scene because before I did, the YouTube, social media, everything was just run by these little male feminists. Just use a nice picture of you at a wedding, dude. Like, stand up straight and smile for your Tinder pic. I came onto the scene and I was like, bro, do this. Get ripped, be naked, get a towel, put it in front of your dick, and take a Tinder picture like that, and I guarantee you'll get 5 times as many matches. I was 18, getting like a supermodels match per day. Like, I was getting 10, 15, 20 matches per day. Any of these male feminists would hear that right now and be like, oh, yeah, right, dude. The statistics actually, shut the fuck up.
So yeah, Hamza, one of the biggest self-improvement content creators, said specifically that if you take a picture of yourself half naked with abs and a towel around you, you will get more results on dating apps. And as you may know, I am a good man. I am not like all the other men who just consume self-improvement content but they don't do anything on their own. I actually consume self-improvement content and then I do actionable steps. So I did specifically what Hamza told me to do here. And with this picture, I followed specifically the instructions of Hamza. And so I made this picture. And yet, no results, no likes, no matches. So Hamza lied to me, and I will have to confront Hamza about this. Hamza, you should have pointed out that this Tinder thing only works when you do steroids, or if you have really good genetics. Because I wanted to be this Chad. I wanted to be objectively attractive. I wanted to be like a supermodel that women would be chasing after. I did not want to be that, oh, you are attractive and there's someone out there for you. There's someone out there who will appreciate you for who you are. No, I wanted like everyone to find me attractive. Well, at least the majority of the world population to find me attractive. I wanted the majority of girls to find me attractive. I wanted to be this high value man, because that is the definition of high value man. It is someone that every man wants to be and every woman wants to have. And that's what I wanted to be. And figures like Andrew Tate and Hamza and all of them, they all said, oh, a man is born without value, but a man can acquire value through hard work and all this. And they made me think that if I work hard, I can achieve greatness and I can become this high value Adonis, Giga Chad, Tyrone or whatever. And so I did hard work because I am a good student. I take action in my life. I don't just sit around and wait for opportunities to happen. If someone tells me that I need to work hard, I work hard. And that is why I did not have time to do a lot of things, even sleep. I couldn't sleep enough sometimes because I was too busy editing those videos. I was too busy working out in the gym. I was too busy eating protein and everything. And I still did not get any results. I still kept getting rejected and ghosted by women. I still got no views on the videos that I was working so hard on this channel, and I still did not manage to make money online, and anything I wanted to achieve, I still did not manage to achieve that. And I felt like all those role models have failed me. That apparently other people have managed to become Giga Chad. They have managed to attract multiple women by buying their courses and watching their content and doing the things that they've been told to do, but I was not like them. I was stupid. I was horrible. I was this failure that was doomed to fail. And that is why everyone else accomplished their dreams, but not me. And now I realize, if you have been watching Hamza or Andrew Tate or Iman Ganzi or whoever, all the alpha males, and you have managed to attract a lot of women, it is not thanks to them. It is thanks to you being born and blessed with good genetics. So you were basically born with value, unlike what they make you believe. Or you've been taking steroids. Usually it's a combination of both. Hamza, you crushed my dreams. You made me feel bad about myself. You made me develop self-esteem issues. You made me think that there was something wrong with me because I did the exact things you told me to do, and it still did not work. And now I realize it was because you lied to me, and you lied to many others. You sold false hope to a lot of young men. And this isn't only Hamza. Like I said, Andrew Tate, Hamza, Fresh and Fit, Fresh and Fit and Andrew Tate are kind of controversial. But the less controversial ones, like Hamza, many young men aspired and looked up to those figures, to Hamza. And it was all a lie. It was all false hopium. And you made us feel bad about ourselves when our dreams were not accomplished. And no, I am not some Jeffrey. I plan to continue doing hard work, unlike what you might think. I plan to do hard work for at least like 2 months. And if I don't get results, I will make my own program, my own course, and there I will give realistic goals. I will tell them, yo, you can do this hard work, but you're not gonna be what all those alpha males promise you that you will become. You can only become like them if you are already born with good genetics or if you do steroids. And to think that I even said something like this. And if some people might claim that I don't look like I could beat him in a fight, I believe I will look like I could beat him in a fight in a while, because I go to the gym almost every day. I eat healthy, natural food and all of that. I don't think Hunter Avalon works as hard as I do, because very few people go to the gym almost every day. Most people don't even go to the gym to begin with. I go to the gym almost every single day. So even though I myself might be trapped in a nerdy, dorky, and soy boyish body right now at the very moment, I'm not going to be that for long, because I'm actually working on myself and I am constantly improving. And that's because I am not complacent in being a nerdy soy boy like apparently him. I don't want to remain a nerdy soy boy like him. That's why I go to the gym almost every single day. I eat protein powder and creatine, I eat healthy food, and like I said, I avoid processed food. I actually take care of my appearance and health. Needless to say, I will forever be stuck with this nerdy, dorky, soy boyish body. Even though I go hard in the gym, and even though I eat healthy food, I will still look like a fucking dork. Because I don't have good genetics and I don't take steroids. But I thought that, oh, I'm not gonna look like this for long. I'm gonna look like a Greek god and I'm gonna ascend over every other young man eventually because I'm gonna work hard. No, that was a lie that I have been sold by people who have secretly been taking steroids this whole time.